The wall bracket slides off of the control panel and gets screwed into your wall with 3 screws that we have provided for you. The control panel clips on directly to the wall mount bracket. The motion sensor has a bracket that gets screwed directly to the wall, and it has a piece that gets connected directly to the back, which slides into place, and then you snap the motion sensor directly onto the wall mount bracket. Here we're going to be showing you how to insert one of the door sensors onto a door that does not close flush with the trim. It is important to make sure that both arrows line up on the sensors in order to activate the sensor when the door is opened. If the arrows line up correctly, you will see a red light on the large sensor once the door is opened. If you do not see a red light, this means that the arrows are not lining up correctly. Here is an example of a door that is flush with the trim. Again, it is important to make sure both arrows line up with the sensor in order for them to be activated. If the arrows are not lined up correctly, the sensor will not be triggered when the door is open. You will see a red light once the door is open, and this indicates that the sensors are lined up correctly and it is working. Here is an example of a sensor that is placed on the window. Again, it is very important to make sure that the arrows are lined up correctly. If they're lined up correctly, you will see a red light activated when the window is open. If the arrows are not lined up correctly, the red light will not be triggered and the sensor will not be activated. Here we're going to be shooting an example of a sliding glass door with a sensor. I already have the sensor on the side part of my wall. I'm also going to make sure that the arrow lines up correctly with this sensor. So I'm going to place it right next to it on my door. Now when I open the door, since the arrows are lined up, you will see the sensor activated. This is a sliding door example. I placed the sensor a little lower on my door for the example, but you can use it in any location that works best for you. Here is the key fob that comes with your system. Controlling your system is easiest using this key fob rather than pressing buttons on the main panel. It comes with 4 buttons. The top right button is your away arm button. This means when you are away from the home and you want all sensors activated, including the motion detector. This is your away arm button. The top left button is disarm, right here. We encourage you to do this when you enter your home to disarm the system. Pressing this button will turn off your alarm system. The bottom right button is called the stay arm button. This is used when you are home and want to walk around the house. The doors will be activated and the motion detector will be turned off. This is called the stay arm button. So think about this as when you stay at home. Last is a lightning bolt symbol in the bottom left-hand corner, which is a panic button. If there is any type of emergency happening where the alarm is not triggered, this will sound the alarm immediately. This is called the panic button. And that is the key fob.